Together Together is a comedy drama written and directed by Nicole Beckwith, following the unlikely friendship of surrogate mother Anna and single father-to-be Matt, who have a 20-year age gap between them. I'd like to talk about how Beckwith uses cinematography, music, and framing to create a meaningful, thought-provoking, and entertaining film which has stuck with me ever since watching it. Firstly, Beckwith's use of colour is exemplified in a scene where Anna and Matt decide on the shade of wall paint for their baby's nursery. The baby they decide to temporarily name Lamp, as opposed to calling it It. These colours are vibrant, but not too saturated. There's a pastel softness to them, playing in with the ideas of care and nurturing which are prevalent throughout the film. The colour they decide on,
dusty blue-green, impractical and idealist,
perfectly sums up the nature of their undertaking in having a baby together. In the opening scene, Matt interviews Anna to see whether she'd be a suitable surrogate for his child. Beckwith focuses on Anna here, with Matt being mostly a voiceover out of frame. Despite the pair having equal screen time for the rest of the film, this framing and editing subtly establishes Anna as the main character. This is referred back to at the end of the film, which I'll talk about shortly. Accompanying the opening is Alex Summers' score, and he and Beckwith ensure the music directly mirrors Anna's actions. Here's what I mean.
This appeals to me because I know it's not the best thing in the world, being alone. Not that you are alone.
Summers purposefully slips up on the piano, just as Anna slips up in her response. This device adds to the comedy here and is used only in this scene. It may have been too distracting if the music had done this for the entire film, but it's a clever way for Summers and Beckwith to connect the music directly to the characters from the onset. Now, let's talk about the ending.
You're so amazing.
Really happy for you.
We see Anna give birth to Lamp, and this happens. Beckwith separates the audience from Matt and Lamp, just as Anna becomes separated from them. This creates a bittersweet ending and encapsulates the bittersweet premise of the film. It marks the end of the couple's relationship, which was always destined to be finite, as indicated by Anna's friend earlier on.
It's something, and it's finite.
Finite how?
In that this period will end. At some point, you will give birth to a child, and then what happens? Just because you're not like together doesn't mean that you haven't created a bond. You have created a connection between the two of you that will end.
And although it may feel unnatural for the audience not to see Lamp at the end of the film, this final shot reminds us that Anna is the character with more precedence, just like how we see in the opening. She is the one who has given life to Matt, but will lose a close friend as a result. Thank you very much for watching.